Okay.
Hey, Suzanne, tell us where you are and just introduce yourself.
I'm Suzanne. I'm in Brisbane, Australia, and I'm a graduate of Feng Shui Mastery.
The lifelong journey of Feng Shui. So, Suzanne, could you just tell me a little bit about like what was going on for you when you first joined the program Feng Shui? Because you've been in it for a while, and
Yeah, so I joined this time last year, I think it was October, and literally my life was shite, just rubbish, horrible, had no money, a relationship sucked, I was stressed to the max, I just knew I was destined for bigger and better things, but just nothing was working. Everything I was trying to do, I had to like force. It was just this, I had to force everything, and I was trying everything and nothing was working. And then Martha, yes, she posted in a group about, I think it was your setting up your office, your little ebook. And I downloaded it and I went, oh, who's this lady? And then I followed, and then I realized you had you're launching the next masterclass for Feng Shui Mastery. I jumped on and had no idea how I was going to pay for it because I literally had no money, but I just knew something had to change, and I always believed in things like Feng Shui, so I thought, why not just give it a crack and see what happens. And yeah, my life has ridiculously changed, so it was a great decision.
Share some of the changes and the shifts that have happened since you started embracing Feng Shui.
Yeah, so like things did change financially. My partner at the time, I'll go into that in a minute, things did get a little bit better. We started getting paid. The house felt better because it was clearer and less cluttered. Fixed up my office, so I was sitting in my power position. That felt better as well. But things still weren't great. And then I put all my remedies in it. Everything was perfect. Everything was fine. But then I did my vision to reality, and that's when things really started to change. As I was in a relationship at the time, but it wasn't what I wanted or felt I deserved. It was very one-sided. And my vision board in particular for love and relationships had all these beautiful photos on it of loving couples and beautiful buzzwords like passion and love and, you know, wedding, engagement, that sort of thing. And it basically ended my relationship, which is what was meant to happen. Yeah, I was sad for a bit, panic. What the hell am I going to do in my life now? And then within a month,
gone silent.
Yeah, I met someone, and he's 100% the love of my life. And within a month, he'd asked me to marry him. We've moved in together. We're just bought a house, and we've booked our first holiday overseas for Christmas. And yeah, I have never felt so much love in my life, and it's been absolutely amazing. I've got a dream job that I never thought I actually love coming to work. Everything's shifted, completely shifted. And I know if it hadn't been for Feng Shui, it wouldn't have happened. No way. I would have been still stuck in a rut, miserable, sick, and depressed. And yeah, I can only thank Feng Shui for it.
Oh God, amazing. What would you like to say to anyone who's like thinking about doing Feng Shui, or like someone, like what would you say to them if they're considering it, or you know they're on the fence, or there's stuff that's going wrong for them in their lives?
Just jump off the fence. You just got to do it, and don't worry about finding the money. There's always money out there. You'll always find it. You'll always be able to pay for it. That shouldn't even be an issue. don't even let it cross your mind, because you'll be bringing so much more into your life. And when you're decluttering, you'll be selling stuff so you can pay for it. It's simple, really. And yeah, just do it. You don't know how much you don't know how much your life will change, but you can't be resistant to it. You really have to be committed to it and not question it. Just go with it. Follow your instructions, ask a lot of questions, and just let the magic happen.
I love it. I love it. Is there anything else you'd like to say, just like while you're here? Because I'm so excited about everything that's happening.
Well, I know I'm a different person now than what I was 12 months ago. Completely different person. I found myself again, and I'm more than happy now just to throw things out. Like, just, I don't need them. They're gone. Yeah, it's so worth doing, and it's probably one of the first things I've done and actually committed to and gone all the way through doing it, to the point where I got my new house, a report done for my new house. And that's the funny thing. Can I put that there? Is that good feng shui? No, it's not good feng shui. It's rubbing off on him. So like yesterday we went and bought a couch. He really, really wanted a red couch. I'm like, yeah, I like the red couch, but we might not need red there next year. Oh, well, we'll get the black one then. So yeah, it's fun. It's really, really fun.
I love it.
Yeah, so just do it.
I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm just so happy. Like, it's just amazing. You look like you're totally glowing.
Yeah. I'm a different person, absolutely different person. And yeah, I think if I'd found you 6 months earlier, who knows what would have happened by now. But
it's all perfect timing. Perfect.
Exactly. Yeah, and it is all about timing. You might be looking at it now and think it might not be right for you, but don't dismiss it. It might be okay in 6 months, or you might be ready for it in 6 months. If you're not ready now, you're not ready, but you will be.
Yeah, great. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to hear your story and see you glowing and just like, it's so exciting.
How miserable was I 12 months ago? I was miserable, wasn't I? Absolutely miserable. I looked miserable. I looked sad. I just looked, I had no life in me at all. Yeah. But now I look like you, and I'm just bursting from the seams.
Yeah, but like, you also, just that whole thing of committing to it, like, you did everything, you didn't ask, you just were like, what the hell, you just committed to it and followed through, and like, with that sense of like dedication, commitment, you know, you've just seen such amazing results. So I'm just totally deserve it.
Thank you.
Big, and creating that big vision is like exactly it, you know. So well done, you.
Thank you.
Thanks a million. I'm so excited for you, and of course, best of luck with the new house.
Thank you. All the remedies are in. Everything's in. Staged it the other day, and it's even feeling better just after clearing it. So so I was just happy I didn't have to put any water out.
The perfect foundation for everything moving forward positively, you know, just getting it all started. Go. So on that. Yeah. So excited. I'm sure we'll see you in the new great group. Come and watch all the new videos.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks a million, Suzanne, for doing this. I'm so excited. No worries. I just love it. And like, there's like, I just interviewed Aoife yesterday, and she has like met her guy as well, and it's just like, oh, I'm so happy. I was like, for me, that's the best fit. Like, I was like, whatever about all the other stuff, like, my biggest gratitude is Ken in my life. I'm like, that's it. Like, you know, like, and I remember a woman doing like a past life thing with me once, and she was like, you know, the thing is, she's like, you just like, if you just had Ken and you were like living on a deserted island, you would be happy. Like, that's it. You know, he's like, you don't need anything else. I was like, that's so true. You know, so that's so important.
Like, he adores me. He absolutely adores me. And it's just, I'm like, really? Who are you? What? Where did you come from? You're just a magical being that just like disappeared? What?
Yay! This is what it's all about. It's all about. Well done, and thanks a million. I'm so delighted for you. So delighted. And of course, in the group, and best of luck with everything.